The answer lies in the heart of battle.
King of Iron Fist Tournament.
Mugen TV versus Corner.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Hey everyone, this is MugenLord here, and I'm back again with some more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate content. And today, we're going to talk about a little something different that's surrounding Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that some of you guys may not expect or never heard, or it may just went over your guys' head over the weekend. Now, if you guys don't know or you haven't checked out yet, Detective Pikachu was released about 2 weeks ago, and everyone pretty much has some positive things to say, some negatives and stuff, but as far as video game adaptations of movies are concerned, to this current date, I think Detective Pikachu is one of the best video game movies ever conceptualized to this date. I mean, as far as being faithful to the source material, respecting the source material, in fact, as far as the Pokemon designs transitioning over into a live action film. And I took my daughter and my brothers and the rest of the family all went to see Detective Pikachu, and I walked out satisfied. I really enjoyed it, so I'm really looking forward to what they would do with the Pokemon franchise here on out as far as live action concerned. So why I'm talking about live action? Well, it seems like after this movie was made, or even during the time the trailers of Detective Pikachu was revealed, a lot of people made fun or made memes about a Super Smash Bros. Movie, kind of like how the Avengers work in an all-out shared cinematic universe. Now, the funny thing about this is that the Detective Pikachu writer also has interest in wanting to do a Super Smash Bros. Movie, and the writer Hernandez, he said this, I quote, "I think that the key to doing anything like that is to make sure that other introductory movies are sensational. It'd be a dream to write something like The Legend of Zelda, but before you can get into that Smash Bros. Stage, you have to write the best damn version of The Legend of Zelda that you possibly can. And the same with Mario, the same with Kirby, and the same with Star Fox," which pretty much makes sense. Like, the thing about what works with Marvel, with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they first had to achieve and get that audience like attention with making a pretty damn good first movie in order to break in with the shared cinematic universe. Now, I can pretty much almost guarantee that they didn't really have a real roadmap for Marvel Cinematic Universe until they knew that Iron Man worked. The first MCU movie was Iron Man, and Iron Man was highly received. Hell, I went to go see the movie like 3 times in the movie theaters because I really enjoyed the first Iron Man. So you have to build that audience faith and that audience trust in the product, and then from there you create your cinematic universe. And the thing about this was, since Marvel created a formula that's almost impenetrable and it just happens to work, other companies, of course, when it comes to business and competition and capitalism, everybody else tried to pretty much capitalize on this cinematic universe. And just because you create a cinematic universe doesn't mean it's going to work. You first have to set up a premise for this or whatever. And give you an example, the Dark Universe that Universal Studios tried to make with Dracula, I guess you could say the werewolf, and also Frankenstein and the rest of the other monster films like The Mummy with starring Tom Cruise and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That shared universe just failed. It didn't work. And because what movie studios try to do is they try to set up pretty much, they try to establish the universe itself and let audience know within the first film, trying to set up all these other films, and it just doesn't work. First, you have to test to see if the first film grabbed those people's interest, and I think that's where people fail. So the writer of Detective Pikachu really has a right idea about this. Even if they consider a Super Smash Brothers film, they first have to get the other movies, introductory films, right. They have to course correct, they have to do it right in order to get everybody on board. And as far as I'm concerned, I really would love the idea of a Legend of Zelda movie and a Star Fox movie. And Mario, I'm kind of iffy on. I mean, like, Mario to me is kind of like hard to try to transition to make into a movie, to me, in my opinion, especially when Mario doesn't really talk and stuff like that. So it's kind of, that'd be kind of a difficult task, but if they can pull it off, I think it can definitely work. So to move on with this, as Dan Hernandez states, a lot would have to happen in order for the movie like this to exist. So yes, they would have to pretty much commit to this and pretty much have the properties all in order, have everything lined up, and everything would just have to make sense leading up to these events. And I think the Detective Pikachu writers have an idea and have enough respect for the Nintendo properties, to me, in my opinion, to actually get something like this to work. And I think the thing that they really want to really work on next is a Star Fox movie, which I think Star Fox it would be perfect for the silver screen, and I would love to see how Star Fox would work. But to actually get a Super Smash Bros. Movie, I just think it would just be awesome to get all the characters to work. Now, how would they do it? Will we get like a non-Nintendo character get sucked into this world of Super Smash Bros. Where all the worlds collide, and you're actually experiencing that movie through that character's perspective? Or will they just like I said, just take the different characters and start up their different movies, and then you just combine them when this major event happens that calls the Super Smash Brothers events to occur? I just think that'd be pretty cool. So I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this. How would you feel about a Super Smash Brothers film, or how would you just feel about Nintendo films period coming to the big screen? I think it can work. I think Nintendo has a whole library of like cherished, beloved characters that they can make it work. A Fire Emblem would definitely work if they do it right. Make it like a Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones inspired type of film if they can get that to work right. A Metroid movie will work, which I'll talk about in another video. Make that feel like Aliens in a way. So they do have properties in which they can put together some awesome movies. You just need the right writers and directors that actually has respect for the source material. But I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit like, pass it around, share it, and also if you want to hear more Nintendo news, just hit the notification bell to be notified for more videos in the future. This is MugenLord signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.